Hello, children. Hope finds you all in the best of your health and safety. Today, we are going to start with English Grammar chapter number 2, that is Subjects and Predicates. Children, we have learnt in the previous chapter that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. That means a group of words which is arranged properly to give us a meaning is called a sentence. And to give a meaning, two main parts are there of a sentence. They are every sentence consists of two parts, subject and predicate. That means every complete sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. Let's talk about the subject. Subject is that part of the sentence which tells us who or what the sentence is about. In simple words, subject is that part of the sentence which is telling us that who is doing the work in the sentence or about whom are we talking about in the sentence. Let's look at the example given here. The alligator eats cookies and milk. Now, in this sentence, who is doing the work? About whom are we talking? It's alligator. So that means this is the subject because we are talking about alligator here and alligator is doing the work that it's eating cookies. So alligator is the subject. Now let's look at the book also. In the book, it's given one example. The fox jumped over the fence. Now, who is doing the work in this sentence? It's fox. So, in the above sentence, fox is the doer of the action. So, fox is the subject. Now, the part of sentence which is telling you that who is the doer, who is doing work in the sentence is the subject. I hope you all must have understood what are subjects. Now let's start with the exercise. Let's do question number 1. Underline the subject in the following sentences. The first part is the sun rises in the east. So we are talking about sun here. So sun is the subject. B part. My mother cooks delicious food. Now who is doing the work here? My mother. So my mother is the subject. We'll underline it. C part. 2 and 2 makes 4. Who is making 4? 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 will be subject. D part. Shweta's father is a kind man. About whom are we talking in this sentence? We are talking about Shweta's father. So Shweta's father is the subject. The wild animals live in forest. About whom are we talking in the sentence? It's the wild animals. So let's talk about the other part of the sentence, that's predicate. Predicate is that part of the sentence which tells us what the subject is, has or does. As we have learnt that subject is the doer, the subject is the one who is doing the work. Now what work is being done in the sentence is the predicate. Let's read this example. The alligator eats cookies and milk. We know the doer is alligator, but what work is alligator doing? It's eating cookies and milk. So eats cookies and milk is the predicate. Let's look at the book also. Here the example given is the fox jumped over the fence. Now who is doing work here is fox. But what work it is doing? In the above sentence, jumped over the fence is the predicate because it tells us about the action. Fox is the doer, but what action is being done is jumped over the fence. So, jumped over the fence is the predicate. Let's read. A predicate is the part of sentence which tells something about the subject. It always contains the main verb or the helping verb, or you can call auxiliary verb. Like here, jumped, main verb, so that is the part of the predicate. I hope you all must have understood what are predicates. So let's do the exercise. Question here says, circle the predicate in the following sentences. Let's start. My mother is very kind to the poor. So mother is the doer. But what are we talking about mother here? Is very kind to the poor. So we will circle this because this is the predicate. The boys fly kite. Action is being done by boys. But what action are they doing? Fly kites. So this is the predicate. Let's move to the next page where this question continues. C part. Aruna learns a lesson. So Aruna is the doer. But what work Aruna is doing? Learns a lesson. So this is the predicate. D part. Horses were tied in the stable. We are talking about horses, but what are we talking? What are we telling about horses? That were tied in the stable. So we'll circle this because it is the predicate. E part, Johnny was reading a book. We know who is doing work is Johnny. And we are talking about Johnny. So Johnny is subject. But what work is he doing? He was reading a book. So this is the predicate. I hope you all must have understood what are predicates. Now let's move ahead. Here we have time to practice, where the question is saying, using the given subject, write predicates to frame meaningful sentences. A part, the sun. We can say sun is yellow, sun is bright, as I have also written another thing that sun shines brightly. So it's up to you. If you wish to write something else, you can write. B part, my friends. My friends are healthy. My friends are loving and caring. You can write any sentence. C part, she. What you are going to write about she? She is a kind lady. She is beautiful. She is a teacher. You can write any sentence. All the children. All the children were happy. Or you can write all the children were playing in the park. All the children are dancing on the stage. You can write any. The soldiers fought bravely. So you have added predicates to complete the sentence and give a meaning. Let's move ahead to question number 2. Question number 2 here says, from the following sentences, separate subject and predicate and write them under proper heading. And then you have been given this table also. So let's fill this. A part. Supriya has a new dress. So Supriya, we are talking about Supriya, so it is subject. Has a new dress will be predicate. B part. Our neighbor is a wise man. We are talking about our neighbor. So our neighbor is the subject. Is a wise man is the predicate. C part. We are planning a picnic to fun and food. Who is doing the work? Who is planning? It's we. So we is the subject. Are planning a picnic to fun and food is the predicate. It is not raining outside. It is the subject. Is not raining outside will be predicate. My brother does not like chocolates. We are talking about whom? We are talking about my brother, right? So my brother is the subject and does not like chocolates is the predicate. I hope you all must have understood this. Now, your home assignment is revise subject and predicate and do question number 3 and churn your mind on page number 21 in your grammar book. Thank you.